I have done hundreds of nikah. And of course, I'm very sad to say, I have done hundreds of counseling, maybe divorce. It's wajib for you to get married to help you stop the haram. Your wife, she's going to wake up, she's going to look at you like this and say, La ilaha illallah. This man, the rest of my life, Allah Allah.
Introduce yourself to us.
I'm your brother Yahya, Adel Ibrahim, born in Canada, living in Australia, Egyptian heritage, married to a Turkish. So I am your neighbor almost, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. So I'm an imam in Australia. Imam in Australia does nikah and does divorce, talaq. It is a difficult job. We see the baby come in and we see the body go into the qabr. It is a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in everybody's life, we have a moment with them. In new boy and in also janazah. It's not going to be yourself and it's not going to be your best friend or her best friend. It's going to be other people who you ask and trust. Your father, your mother, your friend, her friends. Take the more shura, mushawara, the better. How do you know if you should even ask? Well, you need to talk to her. You need to meet her. And sometimes she might, the moment you say, Assalamu alaikum, she say, A'udhu billahi khalas. Finish. You might see her as being beautiful, but she might see you as somebody else. And not because you want, it means the other person has to want. So if the physical is together, the Prophet ﷺ, he said, if the physical is okay matching, then the aql. You have to have conversation. He say to the Sahaba, أَنَظَرْتَ فِي عَيْنِهَا? Did you sit close enough that you can look in her eye, talk to her? حَدَّثْتُهَا? Did you talk to her? La. Talk to her first. How do you do this? It's that you do it in a place where you are not alone, and you do it in a place that is with the permission of the families. Cannot be on its own. But doing it where, oh, I like her from a distance and I'm not ready for marriage. I don't have any job, any future yet. And I say, oh yeah, MashaAllah. Then you are playing with the laws of Allah. But if you are ready for marriage, and you see somebody ready for marriage, then you should not wait, but invite somebody between the two of you who can connect you. Don't you have this in your culture?
Yeah, we have.
Where somebody come and they put the shai, and she might put shakir or she might put salt. But we are taking in our religion the habits of people who are failing in their life, and we are putting it in ours.
I want to ask a question on behalf of the cameraman.
Yes.
Okay, everything you say is good, but what if I don't have any money and want to marry, just want to preserve
Then
my
marry
iman?
somebody who doesn't have money.
Everything is good, but
That's why
we don't
I said,
have
don't
money.
be very rich, marry somebody very poor. Don't be very poor and want to...
Even if she is poor, we need money.
Yeah, okay. Then marry somebody who's willing to accept the amount of money you have.
Does she exist in the world?
Okay, then that's the answer to the question. See, marriage can be haram, can be makruh, can be mubah, can be mustahab, and can be wajib. It can be a must, it can be recommended, it can be okay, permissible, it can be